their shooting campaign in the 2022 Asian Games, and it was a rather wonderful performance that you saw from Kynan Chenai. Remember, in the trap individual event, India were expected to get a medal somewhat in the bronze or the silver region because remember, in trap shooting, the likes of Kuwait and China have always dominated. But it was a tribute that two Indians at least made it to the finals of the trap individual event. Remember, the Indian team, the men's team had secured the gold medal and the women's team had secured the silver medal in the team event. But in the individual event, rather, you were found wanting here. Manisha Keer in the women's singles event, she unfortunately landed with in the last place position. She finished sixth out of the six competitors that were there in the final. Now, here in the men's event, it was slightly more competitive, it was tense, and at one point, both Indians were in the fray for a medal. But unfortunately, Zorawar Singh Sandhu, he missed a couple of shots in the beginning, and towards the fag end also he missed, and that's why he fell out of medal contention. Remember, he was lucky that he did not finish in the sixth position because another Kuwaiti shooter had unfortunately finished last at that time. But Zorawar Singh Sandhu, he unfortunately managed only a fifth place finish, and that's why he was ruled out of medal contention immediately. Then at least Kynan Chenai put up a great fight and managed to get into the bronze medal situation. So, in the end, India have ended their shooting campaign with 22 medals in the Asian Games, which is the best ever in their entire Asian Games history. So, Kynan Chenai has won the bronze medal in the individual trap shooting event. Apart from that, earlier you had seen the men's trap shooters win. And that too, it was a games record that the men's trap shooters in the team event had set 361 points. They just managed to get the better of Kuwait at that time. So, India and Kuwait were in a tussle in the men's, in the teams event. In the individual section, it was China, Kuwait, and India that have gotten the top three honors in the Asian Games at this point. So, 22 medals. There are plenty of positives that are there in the shooting contingent for this Asian Games. Best ever medal haul, 7 gold medals, and on top of that, team event is in such a way that India have dominated in the team event. You look at the 10-meter air pistol, you look at the 10-meter air rifle, you look at the 10-meter, you even look at the trap men's event also. It was a magnificent effort from the teams. But when it came to the individual performances, that rather tapered off. You saw some magnificent performances. I'll be doing a detailed video of how shooting has totally revolutionized the Asian Games medal haul here in the 2022 games here, as well as I'll also explain that in the past why shooting has been India's go-to sport when it comes to increasing the medal tally here. So, with the bronze medal in the trap event, India's shooting campaign has ended. Today was the last day of shooting in the Asian Games. So, 22 medals. India have a lot of things to be proud about. So, Kynan Chenai, your last medal winner for India in this Asian Games, and 22 medals and 7 gold. Great, great feat indeed by the shooting contingent in Huangzhou. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Don't forget to download the SportsTalk mobile app for all the information that you need about the Asian Games and the World Cup when it comes to this. Bye bye.